Welcome back to the channel. Well, we'll just get right into it. This is this is unboxing of clear, no magazine inserted. This is Glock 19. This is the Gen 5 19 MOS. Okay. Between my 43 and my 43X MOS, this is my first full-size Glock purchase. And I have to say, stock out of the box, let's just get into it. What comes with this when you get it, okay? So you get your plastic case. Nothing fancy, but it is a plastic case, okay? So that's, I don't know, I guess a nice feature. I know a lot of the Smith & Wessons come in a cardboard box, okay? But you do get a plastic case. You do get 3 magazines with this as well. So there are 3 15-round polymer magazines. Okay, nothing fancy. They're just the 15-round Glock magazines. Pay no attention to this one. This one, there'll be a video coming out of the +2 extension that I ordered off of eBay. But this is a +2, but this is the 3rd 15-round magazine. You got your orange followers on all 3. Okay, so we'll put those aside. That's straight out of the box. You do get your loader. That's fine. One of the neat things, you do get your optics plates already. Your MOS adapter set, modular optics system is what the MOS stands for. You do get that standard in your packaging. So that part's nice. You don't have to send off for plates. I know my Walther PDP had to send off, which the turnaround time was great, but they just didn't include it. And then my XDM Elite didn't come with the optic plate either. You send in the information that's needed and they send you one, and it's pretty fast. But hats off, comes stock, standard in the case, so you don't have to send off anything for that. So that's a +2. You can read the yada yada yada, but you get 4 optics plates and you get your screws, and they're labeled. So you got to figure out which optic plate you're going to use based off of the optic you want to put on your gun. Okay, you get your back straps in a plastic bag. So we'll open those up real quick. So you do get 2 extra back straps. So if you look at this here, oh, and you also get a pin. You get your pin too. But this is a medium back strap, and this is medium 1, and this is a large back strap 2. So you get that, and what's kind of cool, I guess, I mean, it is what it is, it's cheap, but you do get your punch to remove your roll pin, that pin right there. So you do get a punch to remove that pin. So that part's nice. It is what it is. That's fine. It'll stay up. So that's that. What else are we getting in this box? So I'm gonna put this up so I don't lose this stuff. You get your cleaning brush. I mean, that's just standard stuff. Your cleaning brush and your rod. So that is what it is. That's fine. Nothing fancy there. And then don't pay any attention to that. That came off the +2 base plate. You get your paperwork, and then last but surely you get your firearm. So Gen 5. Okay. No finger grooves. There is somewhat of a flared magwell on the bottom currently. Not a lot, but it is kind of flared. Take with it as you please. I don't have the back strap installed on here. This is just stock OEM. Feels good in the hands. You do get your trigger. You do get a front rail. Obviously, you do get front serrations on this gun. Okay. Ambidextrous slide release, so on both sides. Okay, the texturing on this gun, it's pretty good. I mean, it's just your standard Glock. I will say, they're your standard sights. I don't see a lot wrong with them, but I mean, they're plastic sights. The hype on this gun, the hype on Glocks, I've seen it firsthand. Glocks just work. They chew through anything, they just work. They're a little pricey for what they are. Comparable to, let's just say, your PSA Dagger, which I will get my hands on one of those. The PSA Dagger is a fraction of the cost. It's, not Gen 5, but it's a good gun. But straight out of the box, this is what you're getting. The finish on this gun's good. It's really good. Your optics, your cover on there is good. Okay. I mean, there's nothing else to it. Your slide stops there. We'll get a weight on this. I don't know if you could. I'm going to push this stuff to the side here. Calculating. Okay. We'll get a weight on this gun. 1 pound, 4 ounces. Okay. That's unloaded. You stick a magazine in there. Not very heavy. Not a very heavy gun. It's a Glock. 1 pound, 6.2 ounces. Okay. It's a polymer gun. It does feel blocky. Okay. Coming from my PDP-F series, yes, it's blocky. But I think that what a lot of people will understand once they get into the Glocks, and the people that have Glocks, is the modularity, the upgrades, just the things that are readily available that don't cost that much. I think one of the perks is, for me, why I wanted a Glock 19 is, one, to figure out all the hype, but two, the magazines are cheap. They're cheap to purchase, right? They don't cost that much. But number two is, I've got a Keltec, and it uses a Glock magazines. I got a Keltec carbine. And so me being able to use these magazines in multi-guns, it's a plus. It's like an ecosystem, okay? It's like Mac, your MacBooks, your iPhones, your Apple Watches. You're buying into an ecosystem. Whether that's Glock, I mean, you could, for instance, lawnmowers, right? Battery operated lawnmowers. You got your Ryobi, you got your Egos. You're buying into an ecosystem. And so when you're buying a Glock, I think of it as buying into an ecosystem. You can use magazines for the different models, depending on what model you have. Not only that, the parts and just the customization that you can do with these guns, and I'll show you here in other videos, for not much money, I think that, that says a lot. Now, are there better firearms out there that are the same price or cost less? Absolutely. I'm gonna get hate for that. That's fine. I'm not knocking Glock. I think Glock makes a good weapon, but are there better options out there that are cheaper? Yes, hands down, yes. Taurus, for instance, the modularity and the customization is not there, but I mean, it's hard to bang for value. It's hard to beat. So, with that being said, that's just an unboxing and my overview. It's a smooth pistol. It's blocky, but you know what? It is what it is. And we gotta put it on the trigger scale here and figure out what kind of pull we're getting on this thing. 3 pounds, 12 ounces. Wow. Try it again, if I can do it right. 3 pounds, 15 ounces. One more for the sake of it. Okay. The trigger on this thing, I'll show you. So, you got some play, got some squish. There's your wall right there. Some squish, some more squish, a little bit more squish. There's your break. There's your reset, wall, squish, break. One more time, reset. There's your wall, squish, break. So, not the best trigger, but not horrible. You got your blade right there. I mean, I'm not changing it. I'm gonna rock with it. I'm gonna learn to shoot with it. So that's really it. I think stock form, it's nothing fancy. It just isn't. I'm sorry. It's just, it's a Glock. In its stock form, it's nothing great. It's nothing spectacular. But you can make this thing, and that's the controversy, right? Is you're spending how much on a Glock, and then you have to do the customization, the add-ons to make it great. And then a lot of people are saying, well, why can't you just go buy something else like the PDP out of the box? Amazing trigger, amazing ergonomics. Okay. Why not just buy that? Well, you're buying into an ecosystem. So buying one gun and you're able to use these mags on different guns. I can pop this in a Glock 26s if I wanted to. If you had a Glock 17, you could use Glock 17 mags and your Glock 19. I mean, the possibilities are endless. So would I recommend this? I don't know. It's really up to you. Stock form, it's blah. It's just blah to me. Now you start throwing some stuff into it, that's when it really starts to beef up and it's like, okay, this is nice. But at what point do you just say, you know what? Why don't I just spend a little bit of extra money and buy shadow systems? Why don't I spend a little bit of extra more money and buy a Walther or an M&P or something else or this and that, Springfield XD or SIG? I don't know. The choice is really, it's up to you. But this is just an unboxing, in my honest opinion, on a firearm it's not cheap, but it seems to fly off the shelves. And I know why. It's because they go bang when you pull the trigger, and the customization is just, it's hard to beat. So that's a Gen 5 MOS. They're your sights. Nothing fancy there. But that's just an open boxing, honest review. Stay tuned because I am going to be showing more videos of the add-ons and the customization, and you'll see for not much more money what you can do to this gun. So thanks for tuning in and hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate everyone that's subscribed, and let me know your thoughts. Let me know your opinions. Gen 5 19. Thank you.